What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, look, man. Kendrick Perkins has been in super slurp mode when it comes to LeBron lately. I mean, he's been saying some really questionable and downright laughable, hysterical things. I mean, I'm almost wondering, is he trolling? Is he trolling with a scowl on his face and purposely trying to make people think he's serious with these takes? I mean, first of all, he said that LeBron is a legitimate MVP candidate. And I'm trying to figure out how that's the case. How can you be an MVP candidate when your team is 23-27 on the year? I can't recall a situation where most players are in the MVP discussion with a losing record. Now, it has to be a special situation. Now, I can't recall two players in the history of the NBA. One of them's Kareem. The other one is Bob Pettit. They were on teams with losing records, right? But the thing that hurts LeBron is, unlike those two in those particular seasons, LeBron has help. LeBron has Anthony Davis, who supposedly is a top 75 player, right? He has Russell Westbrook, who's another top 75 player. He has a roster that includes solid players like Lonnie Walker IV, Austin Reeves when he's healthy. You got Pat Bev, right? Who everybody oohed and awed when the Lakers signed him. You know, I'm just trying to figure out how he's an MVP candidate. Also, when this season, when LeBron scores 30 or more points, the Lakers are just 10 and 11. And in the last two seasons, when he scores 30 or more points, the Lakers are just 56 and 76. But you're telling me he's an MVP candidate. But what really grind my gears is when he said that there's been no athlete in the history of sports who has exceeded expectations more than LeBron James. What a crock of shit. First of all, there has never been a more heavily hyped athlete than LeBron Ramon James when he was drafted back in 2003. Nobody. And this is with the benefit of social media for guys like Zion Williamson and others. There was never a guy that fucking hyped. They were showing his high school games on ESPN. So there was always this expectation that he was going to be one of the great players in the history of the NBA. Now, has he exceeded expectations to an extent? To an extent. To a slight extent. Because, you know, I didn't think the guy was going to put up the numbers he put up. But I damn sure felt like he was going to be one of the top, at the very least, top 10 players of all time. So that's bullshit. As a matter of fact, as much as I loathe Tom Brady has exceeded expectations more than LeBron James. No one thought that Tom Brady was going to be this all-time great when he succeeded Drew Bledsoe back in, 2001 it was? Nobody thought, for the Patriots, nobody thought he was going to be some all-time super great quarterback. And I can't stand Tom Brady. And I could give you a better candidate. Michael Jordan. When Michael Jordan was drafted in 1984, he wasn't the number one overall pick. When Michael Jordan was drafted in 1984, he wasn't expected to be the best player in the NBA. He was expected to be an all-star, but not the type of player that you can wrap a team around, or build a team around, I should say. He was expected to be something like a Jerry Stackhouse, something like maybe a Michael Finley type guy. A guy can get you 20 points a game, at best, maybe 25 on a bad team, but at best, he's a third piece in a championship team. Nobody knew that he was going to be the player that he became, which is arguably the GOAT. So if you want to argue someone who exceeded expectations, then Michael Jordan is ahead of LeBron James. That's just bullshit. I'm telling you, man, they're doing a serious suck fest. That's why I don't even want to watch ESPN and Fox Sports right now. I can't wait until about a week after he breaks this record, because it's just going to be just absolutely just nauseating. And I find it interesting too that the Ladicks don't have a problem with the constant dick sucking. They have a problem with someone like me or other people criticizing LeBron James, but we're in the minority. You look at television, everybody's praising him, but they don't have a problem with that. They don't have a problem with the constant dick sucking, because a lot of them fantasize about doing that shit on the real anyway. Oh, did I touch a nerve? Did I strike a nerve? But anyway, Kendrick Perkins is full of shit.